Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right in. This is the latest installment of the BattlBox. BattlBox is survival and tactical gear. It's a monthly subscription box, and you can see that from this card, this is the tacked out mission. So this is the fourth month that they've been doing this, and it's basically just saying that this is about survival and tactical gear. So that's what this is. This is the tactical month. And then it gives you a breakout. So this is the basic, advanced, pro, or pro plus, different options that you can buy, and then it shows you the value level associated with this. And I'll leave this down in the description box down below. I'm not necessarily going to go by in this order. I'm just going to grab things as I see them. And then you can also see that the first thing is, let me put this in focus. It's the packing material it comes with, but it's also a good fire tinder. This is from last month, and you can just keep this in a bag and put it in your survival kit or your bug out bag, like I have. For those of you who haven't seen my bug out bag videos, I'll leave links for this in the description box below. So the first one here is this is a watch, and there's nothing inside of here because it is the watch that I am carrying on me today. You can see it. I got the day that I'm filming this and all the other information. I really like this watch. It does have an indigo mode and a different time zone. Yeah, it's a bunch of different options, including a compass, as you saw. Really like this watch, and I'm glad that it came in this box. Every BattlBox that I've seen so far, there's always been items in it that I have wanted to keep, and some items that I don't necessarily want. Another item that I'm happy came in this box is this Schrade pen. Now, a lot of YouTubers do videos on Schrade items because they get them for free, so I've kind of gotten a little tired of seeing them, so I can understand if y'all feel that way as well. But I do like this pen. There's one thing that I would change about it is that I don't like that it kind of screws out. I wish it just kind of, you can just pull it out. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but everything else about the pen I like. This can be used as a Kubaton or a glass breaker. On this end, there's a whistle, and I'll show you how that works. So, pretty user friendly. I guess another thing that I would change is that it's kind of unuser friendly about the way that this works. And I'll explain why. It's because you have to do it in the opposite way than you would have thought in order to access these items. Let's see if I can even access them. Basically, there is there we go. So you have to spin it the opposite way. There's a striker and a magnesium rod. Sorry guys, I'm not used to spinning everything backwards. There's a magnesium, a ferro rod and a striker inside this pen. So let me see if this actually, should I even try this? Let's see here. Okay, you can see that it does strike, and hopefully it doesn't just blow up into flames. But yeah, I guess it is the 4th of July weekend, so emergency rooms are going to be kind of full. Anyways, I'm not going to put this back together, but I'm just going to have to get used to those, accessing those items. But I'm not going to be doing that on a day-to-day basis. That would just be in a survival situation or emergency situation, anyways. Another one of the items that comes with this is there's a neck knife, and I haven't heard of this company before. This is a kind of a Chinese cheaper neck knife. It has a whistle in it, which doesn't work as well as the Schrade. So it's kind of a little bit of a cheaper design, unfortunately. But this is made in China, stainless 440 steel, which is really a bargain steel as far as knives go. Real inexpensive steel. And it's very, very dull. Let me look not through the viewfinder. When I put this back together, I'll show you how dull knives can cause more injuries than sharp knives sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, it's an okay product. One of the products that's really cool in here is this 550 fire cord. It's more than just paracord, as the description says. The way that this works is that there's an inner strand inside the cordage here. You can see that red little piece of material is coming out. Well, that's a tinder. So in addition to be able to use all the cords like you normally would with 550 paracord, you can also you take a little knife or something and just kind of spread that out a bit, and then use the ferro rod or just any sort of combustible item and start a fire. You can use that as tinder to help build upon it. So pretty cool. There's still survival gear in here in addition to the tactical gear. Another one of the tactical gear items though is this mag pouch. This high-speed gear. So I like mag pouches and such, but I just haven't delved too much into the building your own AR market. But when I do, I'll have this, or maybe I can just give it to someone who I already know that does that kind of stuff. Morale Patch, Molen Abe, which, you know, as a lot of y'all know, means come and take it. And that's kind of one of the big things the knife community is always, the gun community is always saying is, you know, you want our guns, come and take it. It was the phrase that was said at the Battle of 300, whenever they told the Spartans to lay down their weapons. Hence the Spartan thing. And you can also see that, and if you watch the movie 300, although it's probably not as historically accurate as people might hope. So this is a karambit by Mantis Knives. I've never heard of Mantis Knives before. Let's see, the edge that you've been praying for. But unfortunately the edge is not the sharpest either. But maybe that's a good thing if these types of items are going out to people who aren't maybe not as well versed in the knife community. I don't know. I'm trying to spin this in a positive way. And the sheath on this, it isn't that I'm against karambit, but the sheath on this, maybe I just haven't figured out how it works. But I don't really see myself using this much, or if at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I'll never use this, unless someone leaves a comment about how awesome that sheath is and how good it works, and maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, karambits are a good self-defense weapon. For you can get training on how to use those, but just not something that necessarily interests me. But that doesn't mean that y'all shouldn't like these types of things. The last item in here, this Readyman, this is a lockpick set. So you can put something like this in your wallet, and then if you're ever in a situation where you need to get into places, you can use something like this, or maybe you need to get into your own house, and I don't know. Make sure that you're not doing anything illegal with these types of things, obviously. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's see, the last couple items in here. I'm not 100% sure what this is. Was this some sort of coupon or something? Yeah, 40% off tactical belt. That's pretty cool. You can use maybe a mag pouch. Yeah, like I was just showing you. This talks about the Area 15 card. Oh, okay, so just like you can use this for lock picks, you can use something similar for an assault rifle. So pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely going to be using some of these items. I don't want to say, I don't want to sway people against certain items because I don't have a preference for them. You know, just like y'all might not care about fire cord, or maybe you already have a watch. But these are some pretty cool items. Maybe I'll do a big giveaway at some point, and I'll give away the items that I don't use. But let me see if I can figure this out. Well, I'll just have to figure this out later. But I'm pretty happy with BattlBox. I'm not going to be ordering any of the other ones just because I want my channel to focus on slightly different items. But I'm thankful that I was able to work with them for the time that I did, and I'm sort of in a transition. I'm spinning it the wrong way. Sort of in a transition period with my channel, and y'all will see what I mean by that as the months go by. But pretty cool items, and thank you BattlBox for working with my channel. And for those of you guys who aren't familiar with this monthly subscription service, be sure to check them out. I'll leave links in the description box down below. Y'all have a great day, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless. Small spotlight. This is a very powerful flashlight, and you can see just by, I'm looking in the viewfinder, and you can see how far and how bright this is in the daytime.